In this vehicle, I'm going to be showing you how to install a MOOG tie rod end. Now, it doesn't really matter what vehicle you have. If you have bad tie rod ends, they all pretty much change out the same way. This is what a brand new one looks like. This is going to thread on to the tie rod. Now, a lot of times when you change these, you need to go have a front end alignment done. But in this video, I'm going to show you quickly just how to replace it yourself. If your vehicle goes straight down the road with no pulling one way or another, you probably don't need an alignment. But I do highly suggest when you replace these, take it to an alignment shop and get it aligned properly. Now, the reason you want to replace these is you get a lot of front end rattle in your vehicle. Whether it's a Chevy, Ford, Dodge, they all go bad. But I suggest that when you go to aftermarket parts, get one of these MOOG tie rod ends. These are really high quality parts. They're maybe around $30 to $40 depending. You can get them on Amazon on sale sometimes. But in this video, I'm going to show you step by step on how to replace it. Tie rod end we're going to be replacing. I've already replaced it off the other side. If you want to take a look at it. The first thing we need to do is remove this cotter key right there. We're going to pull that out and then we're going to take off this castle nut. Now that the nut's removed, you can simply just tap on the bottom of this with a hammer. You can use a wood block and a hammer. And you're just going to tap it up until this pops out. Now you want to reinstall your tie rod end exactly the way your old one is located. And you're going to have to put a wrench on your tie rod right there because you don't want this to turn. And then we need to loosen this lock nut right here. But all we want to do is just turn this maybe about one turn so we can take this off. You don't want to back this out 3-4 turns because I want to keep this location as close as possible. So once you get this loose, I like to tighten it back up just hand tight right against the tie rod end. And now I know this is in the exact same location. Now I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the tie rod end. Well, this is going to be threaded in kind of deep, so you're going to have to turn this quite a few times to get your tie rod end off. You just want to make sure that your tie rod's not moving and this lock nut doesn't move. So now that we put the new one on, it's going to go right back in the same location. Now we're just going to reinstall our MOOG tie rod end, and it should spin on nice and easy. And once you get up to the lock nut, you're just going to get it slightly snug. You do not want to move that tie rod or the lock nut. Don't tighten anything yet. We're going to go ahead and reinstall this and install the castle nut and the cotter pin. You just want to make sure that when you push the thread through this hole, you do not damage the thread. So I like to spray just a hair of WD-40 in there, and you want to make sure this is lined up perfect. You do not want to hit it with a hammer. It should go right in. Torque wrench on your castle nut, and you should torque it to 160 foot-pounds. Install your new cotter key and go ahead and bend the end of it and Y it out so it doesn't come out. Now you can install your grease zerk on top of your tie rod end. Now these do come pre-greased, but I always like to give them 3 full pumps of grease. And once you have your castle nut tightened up, go ahead and tighten up that lock nut onto your tie rod end. Go ahead and install the wheel. Now if your vehicle has aluminum wheels, general rule of thumb is 100 foot-pounds. If you have steel wheels, general rule of thumb is about 60 foot-pounds. Put the jack down all the way. And now congratulate yourself on a job well done. You saved yourself some time and money by not taking it to a dealership. You replaced your tie rod ends and it should fix any of that front end rattle. Now if you don't have a perfect aligned vehicle where it's drifting side to side or it feels a little skatey, go ahead and get it aligned. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.